The city of Ekurhulene's legal chief, Advocate Kemi Bahari, has been placed on precautionary suspension as the scandal surrounding controversial EMPD Deputy Chief Julius Mkhwanazi continues to engulf the metro's leadership. The municipality confirmed Bahari's suspension on Wednesday following a council resolution authorizing city manager Kagiso Lerutla to act in line with the disciplinary regulations for senior managers. Officials stressed that the suspension is precautionary and does not constitute a finding of guilt. However, the move comes at a time when tensions are arising over allegations that Bahari failed to initiate disciplinary processes against Mkhwanazi, despite a series of damning testimonies presented before the Matlanga Commission of Inquiry. Mkhwanazi was suspended on 11 November after explosive evidence linked him to alleged corruption, fraud, the fabrication of municipal agreements, and the unlawful use of blue lights police equipment by private security firms. Witnesses further accused him of operating a rogue unit within the EMPD, allegedly involved in serious crimes ranging from extortion and hijackings to murder. Some testimonies suggested that whistleblower reports were ignored and buried, raising uncomfortable questions about oversight lapses in the city's upper administration, including within the Legal and Risk Services Department led by Bahari. The city has not disclosed the precise reasons for Bahari's suspension. It confirmed that he was given an opportunity to make written submission before Lerutla made his decision, which officials say was strictly guided by Regulation 6 of the Senior Managers Disciplinary Framework. Municipal spokesperson Pagamile Bangashe said the city will not release further details while an internal investigation is underway, and said the city remains committed to fair, transparent, and procedurally compliant governance practices. Bahari will continue receiving his full salary for the duration of the investigation. Meanwhile, Julius Mkhwanazi took the stand at the Matlanga Commission of Inquiry on 3 December 2025. He is expected to address a range of grave allegations that have rocked the department, including unlawful actions tied to criminal figures and internal misconduct. The commission, chaired by retired Constitutional Court Justice Mbuyiseni Matlanga, is probing deep-rooted issues of criminal infiltration, political interference, and corruption within the justice system, with a focus on law enforcement in Gauteng. Mkhwanazi appeared before the Matlanga Commission this morning to respond to multiple accusations leveled against him. The session is part of an ongoing inquiry established to investigate allegations of corruption and criminal conduct within police ranks, following revelations from various witnesses over recent weeks. Julius Mkhwanazi was suspended from his role, has been implicated in several scandals that suggest abuse of power and ties to organized crime. On the other hand, former Ekurhulene city manager Dr. Morgan Mashazi has admitted that the suspended chief EMPD Mkhwanazi acted illegally when he pushed through 55 senior appointments and promotions without consulting his superiors. Her admission exposed years of governance failures within the Metro's police department. Mashazi made the admission at the Matlanga Commission, where she faced tough questioning over why she took no visible action when Mkhwanazi did as he pleased. Mkhwanazi bypassed GMPD Chief Jabulani Mabiyeye and filed dozens of positions with officers who, according to evidence before the commission, were not even vetted. Evidence leader Advocate Mahlape Silo SC pressed Mashazi on what steps she took when it emerged that Mkhwanazi had elevated the 55 officers unlawfully. Mashazi initially responded nothing before abruptly retracting the statement and claiming she could not recall what actions she had taken. Co-Commissioner Sesi Baloyi sharply rebuked her and said, "I do have a problem when you say I don't recall and you are prepared to say that and leave it at that. It raises issues about whether you are taking this process seriously as we do. You had the opportunity to refresh your memory when you saw those letters. It suggests you may not be taking this process seriously." Mashazi, visibly tense, replied no comment. Her testimony comes weeks after Mabiyeye told the commission that Mkhwanazi disregarded my authority and effectively ran the department as he pleased, allegedly with Mashazi's backing. Between May and July 2024, while Mabiyeye was on leave, Mkhwanazi made 55 senior appointments and promotions without informing him. Mapia testified that Mkhwanazi, with the support of Mashasi, disrespected his authority. He continued with her blessing to make appointments even after I raised concerns. Under questioning, Mashasi insisted she had not authorized the irregular promotions and said it would be unfortunate and irregular for unqualified officers to be appointed. She said she believed EMPD appointments fell under the SAPS Act, but acknowledged that municipal systems had delegated certain appointment powers to Mkhwanazi and that he overstepped them. She also confirmed that Mkhwanazi failed to consult Mapiyeke, saying this constituted unlawful conduct. However, SC Silo challenged her interpretation, stressing that police legislation places responsibility for appointments squarely with the police chief and does not require consultation. Mashasi further claimed that Mapiyeke had never submitted a written complaint to her about the 55 appointments, but later backtracked, saying she made that assertion because she did not have access to his letter at the time. She said she told him to draft a policy to address such issues. Tensions arose repeatedly during Mashasi's testimony. SC Silo reprimanded Mashasi for looking at her phone.
Briefed by the chief of police, you see. Then it was fine. Then I said, man, can I communicate with Vus, you see, because they said he's the owner of the CAT VIP Security. I think I still remember it correctly. I'm just summarizing. Yes, you see.
Just clarify this to me. The intervention unit members told you about CAT VIP protection services.
Yes.
I want to get an understanding of what then led you to Mr. Van Wyk.
Oh.
What was the connection?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. No, when you CAT VIP Security, yes, that was owned by Mr. Vusi Matlala. When you enter, that time when you enter...
Yeah, it's exactly at
yes.
that point.
Yes.
So this entity is owned by Mr. Matlala, but you go to Mr.
Yes.
Van Wyk
yes.
when you want
yes.
CAT VIP protection services to assist. So I want to understand why Mr. Van Wyk and not Mr. Matlala.
Yes. When you enter at the Medicare, when you enter at Boksburg Medicare 24, there are photos of all the directors, you see. Next to Mr. Mike Van Wyk, there's a photo of Mr. Vusi Matlala, you see, and there are other, I think there were about 10 photos of those directors, you see. But my guys have already briefed me what he works with. Mike said, Mike, no. It's fine. No, man, Commissioner, there's something that I jumped. But said I'm summarizing, you see.
What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.